YouTubers, welcome back to the Thomas Packs US show. Today we are looking at Thomas and Toy Workshop in a double feature pack. However, we have moved away from Lionsgate and into Universal for the double feature packs for 4 episodes. This one, next week's, and then 2 more. And then the feature pack, which is Thomas Gets Shit and Thomas's Halloween Adventures. I'm not going to spoil what's coming after that. So, we're looking at Thomas and the Toy Workshop. Even though Thomas and the Really Big Engines came before Workshop, but yeah. But Thomas and the Toy Workshop is listed first. This. So we're just looking at the back, the top half. There you guys go. Alrighty, so Thomas and the Toy Workshop episodes are Thomas and the Statue, Henry and the Flagpole, Bold and Brave, Thomas and Toy Workshop, obviously, because it's the title of the DVD. Thomas, Percy and the Oil Painting, and Thomas and the Rainbow. So this was first released for the US as a screen and DVD on August 16th, 2007. A month later, on September 18th, 2007, the actual DVD came out. On October 23rd, 2007, this was released with Thomas and the Really Big Adventures in the double feature pack. This was with This was still in the era of Anchor Bay Entertainment. 2008, 2008. On April the 15th, 2008, the double feature volume 2 came out. On August the 26th, 2008, same year, the Sounds of Silver edition of Thomas and the Toy Workshop came out. And on October the 14th, 2008, this was released as part of the Ultimate Thomas Collection. And also in 2008, the Suncase DVD version came out. On January 19th, 2009, Lionsgate reprinted this on DVD by itself, outside of the double feature pack. And by the way, yes, I can confirm. This was also released on October the 13th, 2009 as part of the Little Friends Holiday Collection. Dun dun dun! Spoilers, right? Uh-oh, we spoiled it. Yes, we are going to cover Thomas's holiday, the Solar Friends Holiday Collection, which is coming after the double features. So, yeah. So we're going to cover that. This episode's 9, 10, and 11. No, I just spoiled it, guys. Whoops. Sorry. In 2009, for Canada, this was released by Lion Club Films in the Carry Case edition. On October 12th, 2010, Maple Pictures in Canada reprinted this on DVD. And this was printed again for Canada in 2011 by Altis Films. And by the way, we are for the Thomas pack stuff for the Canadian version, the Canadian pack I got. Canadian we're still. That's gonna be covered. Don't worry. That show will be the next after the Thomas Packs US show is done. Anyway, on March the 6th, 2012, this was released as an Easter double feature pack. And then the following year, for Canada, this was printed again, but this time by E1. Then Universal printed this again on October the 1st, 2014, by itself. And then the Universal double feature pack that you guys see right here was released on June the 16th, 2015. However, this was also released as part of Thomas's Holiday Collection, and that is the last release of Thomas's Toy Workshop, and this was released on November 21st, 2017. Holy Toledo, guys! Holy Toledo! There's a lot of releases, right? Yeah. However, this is only a US Canada exclusive, aka North American exclusive. Yeah, this DVD did not get released outside those two countries. Besides the Thomas Holiday Collection, Friends Holiday Collection, and the Thomas Ultimate Thomas Collection, and the Double Feature Pack, there is one other pack you guys could get this in. And it's Fun on the Tracks. This was released in 2011 by Lionsgate. And this has a first version and a second version. This was released in the second version. This comes with Henry and the Elephant, which is the gallant old engine. Michael Eisman Mod makes someone happy. Percy stuck with Kurtz, her way for Thomas. Yeah. So, do I recommend the double feature pack with Thomas and Thomas and Toy Workshop? Yeah, you can look online for that. Stuff like Go-Go Thomas, you can't get this in stores anymore. No. So next week we are looking at Thomas and the Ladybug engines. So we'll see you guys in next week for that episode. Look on 9.